Can't hear me. Gotta turn it up. Yes, hi Joey. I am back. I brought along a friend too. He's very angry, but he's happy. Let me make sure that this is good. Let me see here. Is this not working? Is my audio not going up? Yes, I am checking that now. I might have to end and then try again. One moment. Why am I getting no audio? There we go. There we go. Now I think it's working. Yeah, I gotta get my levels right. Adjust my levels. Okay. There we go. Now we're back. Yeah. So we are playing the final episode of The Wolf Among Us tonight. There will be a nice recap, but essentially what happened was somebody went around beheading fables in this 1980s New York littered with fairy tale creatures. And now they are going to pay the consequences. It was part of basically a slavery ring being run by a dude named the Crooked Man, who, if you can't trust someone named the Crooked Man to lend you money and not hold you to unfair stipulations, then who can you trust? But we're at episode 5, where BIGBY has finally confronted the Crooked Man. And ended last episode doing the coolest thing, which is just lighting a cigarette and saying nothing and then cutting to black. That's how I would love to start and end every conversation. But I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Maybe I can get those Popeye candies. I probably wouldn't look as cool, but I would have a tasty treat. So, alright, let's take a look at episode 5 of The Wolf Among Us.
I mean, your eyes and
turn that down
teeth.
a bit.
You're not really
so I don't get too much overlap. Yes. Thank you for saying I have a golden voice, Joey. It took practice.
Not if I can avoid it.
It's a good thing you're very contrasty with the background, Bird. Yeah. See, he's angry from the bottom. But if I come from the top, he'll be equally as angry.
No.
I swear he does enjoy being petted and like handled sometimes. It's just right now he's not in the mood.
Give a shit about
He's in a look only, no touch mood.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon.
Yeah, the ribbons are a curse. They prevent
We're
you
destroying
from
the tree.
Discussing what you do for a living and telling on your boss.
We're not
It's
burning
like
the trees,
it's like an
no.
NDA you wear around your neck that will kill you.
You're not really gonna send me to
So
the farm,
the perfect
are you?
NDA.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to
Oh
you.
yeah, and I didn't send anybody to the farm. You can send people to an upstate New York farm that is apparently terrible.
Oh, God,
And having lived in a rural community most of my life, I can
no
attest,
joke.
yes, it would
Eat
be.
as many metal shellings as you see fit.
There's
but
not
take
even like
just one more
PlayStation.
silver
I mean, it's the
round near your
80s,
heart,
so there wouldn't be
and the only place I'll
PlayStation.
be visiting you
There's
is
not
the
even like
morgue.
Atari or Sega. They had
BIGBY,
Sega. They had the
wait.
Master
When you
System
get
in
the
the
Crooked
80s.
Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Oh yeah. And there
Why
is
don't
some
you have a
question
seat,
on
Jeff?
if this guy is
We
going to
have a
die or
great
not.
deal to
Spoiler alert,
discuss.
he is, but how is multiple choice. And the last time we'll hear this beautiful opening theme. Well, not the last time, because when the second one does come out, I am for sure streaming that. But gonna have to wait. And I don't know what's coming out first. Whether it's gonna be this, Wolf Among Us 2, The Expanse, or The Walking Dead. Probably The Walking Dead, because they're gonna want to come back out with that one strong. And they still have stuff. I thought they finished it though. I don't know. I don't know what Telltale does these days, except file for bankruptcy and buy more IPs than they can handle. Telltale, IP freely.
You've come a long way.
Ah, yeah. All right, back to the story.
You must be tired.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have a cigarette, be intimidating. Big stretch, Bird.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't
Ooh.
had a lot of rest recently.
He looks so roughed up. I kicked your ass.
Please, Sheriff.
Try it.
Relax for a moment, will you?
Ah,
Do you want
Bill
a drink?
Willingham.
Something to eat. Vivian makes a very nice, very
We're not friends.
elegant.
I'm not
Really
being
carpaccio.
cordial about this.
Lobster, sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends. You're in no position to offer
Just
me
calling him
anything.
out.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating.
That was
of my
Crane,
humble
yeah.
wishes.
That wasn't
Crane
me,
who let
man.
you do whatever you wanted. I'm not.
I was too
Crane.
busy roughing up drunks
No,
and
you're not.
ignoring the working class. Whatever. BIGBY was told what to do and he just
What
did
do you
it.
think you're doing?
Because he doesn't know. He doesn't know how to be a
Wolf
good
is our
person, so he's
guest,
just
and I
gonna
have
do what
every
he thinks
intention
good
of
people tell him to do.
cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Yeah, sit down.
Well,
Punk.
Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves. I
Yeah, no, you
know
killed those
why
women.
I'm here.
You did. The
You
second you,
killed
like,
those
he's
women.
gonna try to fuss
What
his way out of it.
Faith
What are you doing?
and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
What are you doing?
Did I now? I assume by your confidence.
Yeah, he's gonna
in
try to fuss
accusing
his way
me,
out
you
of it.
must have some
He's gonna
proof
be
at
like,
least,
no,
yeah?
but actually,
Some allotment.
I know
A
you
witness,
did it.
Perhaps.
I know you did it.
I know,
Sorry,
man.
Sheriff.
I'm a good
I wish I had me
detective.
dead to rights.
I got a
really
a
do,
big nose and
for
I'll
your
sniff
sake.
stuff out.
But no.
'Cause I'm a
I didn't
wolf
kill
man.
anyone.
Technically, he's
Those
a
women.
man
I don't
wolf,
relish telling you that the killings
where
were
the
perpetrated
wolf
by an
comes.
employee
The
of
wolf is
mine.
the first. It's the primary part.
It's a very
So
unfortunate bit of business.
he was a wolf
I promise
first.
you that the
He's a
matter will be dealt
were-human.
with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you. and
I know who
ensure
did it.
that it's
I know
over
who did it
with.
because I played this
I
game a
already
million
know
times.
who
But I
did
want
it.
Big B to
Forgive
seem
me,
smart.
Sheriff, for doubting your acumen. But
Yeah, I want
who
Big B
do
to
you
seem
think
smart. So
committed
I'm
these
gonna
crimes?
say who it actually is. It was
was
Georgie.
Georgie, all right.
Dum bum ba.
Well done, Sheriff. I'm sorry I doubted you. However,
Yeah.
like I said,
Those of you who
I'll
called
be
that,
handling the matter
if you did
don't
call it,
mind.
and you had never seen it before, it was Georgie did it.
I killed him, so what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Get
so
your hands
that,
off
man.
me!
Look,
Why not?
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Oh,
And I
misinterpreted.
want to make things right. So
Wish it
let's work
wouldn't be.
something out.
Wish there wouldn't
What's
be
there
a
to work
problem for
out?
me no
I'm
more.
protected, aren't I?
Your
Everybody knows what that
protection has
means.
limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that,
You fucking asked me to do this.
and then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss
Someone's
what
shy.
to do with you.
Someone
This
keeps
is right,
hiding behind my
bollocks,
head.
You're just gonna let him do this?
Yeah. Except that's not just
So what do
Georgie.
you say, Sheriff? Can we
You want me to
discuss
take your
terms?
sacrificial
have
lamb, your
Georgie.
Patsy?
Consider it a gift.
No
Ensuring
deals.
our Continued cooperation.
No deals, no deals. This whole
It's
thing
over,
is going.
So get up.
I'd
We're busting
advise
it up.
Against that approach.
I'm Elliot Ness,
You can't
and you're a
just hand me
barrel of
over.
whiskey.
What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him
Yeah.
out just like
You
that?
think
Yeah,
I'd
I
give a
know,
fuck
right?
if I'm the one? Who the shit?
He's,
do you think you fuckers are?
Yeah, it's getting out of hand
I
here now.
apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no
No,
way
I'm
I'm
not
going with him.
leaving. I'm
You
not just
kidding me?
going.
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
Excuse
Don't
me?
join that
You want
war
me
at
to
the bottom
literally
of the
look
lake
the
or
other
shit.
way?
But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, man, it's not. I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well.
Oh, could it have? You really feel like you had a good handle on the
Just pick and choose.
situation,
I've
walking
never
me
been
in
a
here with
mediator.
Tim,
Why negotiate when you
being
can
like,
just
"Oh, I'm a
decide?"
civilized man. Have some smoked salmon." I got off fresh off the boat off Alaska. By the way, I'm gonna have my mirror assassin come after you now. Oh, so creepy. I like her
Did I
because she
miss
scares
anything
me.
Good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oof, oof. That wasn't fair. Yeah, now I'm all wolfed out. Alright. Let's go for you first. Get my Q finger on. Oh, I gotta exercise a strong Q.
Take this!
Yeah. Oh, that's ominous.
You're done, Wolf.
Right?
We're pretty much
You
done.
gotta watch out for it, though. I'm going for you, Jersey. Nope. Get my Q finger
I'd like
on.
to say it was nice knowing you.
Oh, right. Oh my God. Is that a dead Tweedle? Oh, right in the stomach. That sucks, man. That's gotta suck. Oh, nope. Too bad, Jersey. Too bad, Jersey. Ah. And one for good measure. I told you this would happen. You don't remember? This is what happens every time. Every single time. Someone's upset. Someone wants attention.
Come on, Georgie.
What? You upset?
I know.
You upset, bird? Alright. Where are we gonna go? Here. Yes. We're in the middle of a big car chase. It's car chase time. Ah, this is my bumper. You can't have it. I'm keeping this. Oh, he's getting bigger. Yeah, no. I didn't want it anyway. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, and I gotta get my Q finger on again. Back through. Quick time events. I know. And then I gotta go to A. I'm going to go up. Oh, this is fine, right? This won't totally expose our community to the outside world. It's the 80s. Nobody has cell phone cameras yet. You're just gonna maybe run into one weirdo documentarian who's like talking about the grunginess of the city. I guess like, you know, that dude from Rent. Alright, jump! You are being very loud. Is it because you're not getting attention that you deserve? Am I looking at the video game too much? Trying to catch this person, you know? It's very important that I catch this person. And then I'm gonna land on Georgie's car.
What was that?
It's a big scary monster man who's here to get you, Georgie. It's like Indiana Jones. Hi.
No,
Do you have time to talk about driving safety?
I can't.
It's important to get your emission standards up to date. Trying to watch the game and watch you at the same time. You are so impossible. I'd still nailed it, though. Did you see how I still nailed it? Yeah, I still nailed it. You're gonna bite me in the ear about it.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
And...
Keep going.
am I just... no, I thought I was just gonna, like, Hulk grab it. This is mine. Now it's time for the biggest stretch of disbelief in this game, which is that BIGBY can just find the same exact set of clothes hanging around. Because, yeah, right here. Oh, look, it's exactly my size, and that way we don't have to change the character model. Yeah. Oh, we are going into the strip club. Now, we're probably not going to see a nude Ariel again. It wasn't Ariel, it was Narissa. But we're not going to see a nude Narissa again. But we are probably going to see some murals that have some boobies. I don't care at this point. I'm just trying to broadcast every day. I'm not worrying about standards. Yeah, I already looked in there, right? Yeah. Yeah, that sure is the car I fucked up.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what happens when you run a knife along someone's stomach. I wonder if we're going to get another final, like, kick in door kick.
Come on.
I hope that you
Can't
can
stay here.
door kick in every
Hang on.
single
I need a minute.
door in the future, in the second game. I hope every single door, regardless of context, can be kicked in.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked man.
Before I get too into this, I am going to give this some attention. Hello, bird. Hello. Do you want to say hi to our audience, bird? Yeah, you're upset. Yeah, you're upset. Now you want more attention. You want to be on this shoulder? Come here. Give me kisses. See, he wants head rubs. This is what he wants right here. And he'll be very particular until he gets them. You give me head rubs. Who's a good bird? Are you a good bird? You a good birdie bird? You're a needy bird who needs attention all of the time. See, you can't allow anything else to be center of attention. So, he needs his due attention first before we move on. Move on to a very important scene. I made it through that whole car chase with you yelling in my ear about it. It wasn't helpful. You were like, go left. And I was like, no, I can't go left. If I go left, I'll land on the limousine. And if you land on the limousine, you get shot. And then you get shot at. And then you wake up and everything's too late. You don't get all of this good dialogue that we're about to get. If I had lost him, I wouldn't have got any of this good dialogue we're about to get. And that would have been your fault. Our audience would have been deprived of some excellent television. All because of your insatiable need for head rubs. See, look, he's insatiable. He will not... And you can get, like, right in there, too. Just, right in there. You gonna leave me alone now? Are you gonna let me play this game for our audience? You gonna let me play this game for our audience, bird? This is Garrus, by the way. Garrus is named after Garrus from Mass Effect, because we have a bit of a naming convention in our household. See, he keeps putting his head down because he's like, pet me more. That's his move. That's his pet me more move. So he just goes, pet me more. Do it. Do more. I want more. All right. Yeah, no, every animal in our household is named after a video game character that we adore. So his Garrus's fluffy little partner is named Aveline, after Aveline from Dragon Age 2. So they're both BioWare themed because we like to stay on topic. And then we have another little birdie named Chell that is a conure. And then our dog Booker. So again, kind of picking from our favorite video game franchises. That's okay. We have a rule. We're allowed to name, or Tamara's allowed to name all the animals after video games, as long as I get to name all the children after Star Trek characters. That's binding, Tamara. You can't take that back now. That's a fact. It's on a live stream, which makes it a fact. Yeah, no, I know. You want more. More attention. Well, you can get right in there, too. Just... Except you don't want to do his back, because that'll make him horny. You don't want to do that. You can do his head like this, though. Yeah, I just heard her. She did not agree to that. That's a good idea. That's good. That lets me know roughly the delay between transmission and when it shows up for you people. Are you going to go back on my shoulder now and let me do this intense scene with great dialogue? All right. Here we go. Let's resume this game.
The one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Maybe you just like me too much.
I'm just going to grab him.
Please, Sheriff.
Oh. He has a little
Haven't
rough.
you done enough? Look at
Why?
him.
Yeah, why
He's
are you
dying.
protecting this man?
Seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
He did some awful
It
stuff.
isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they
Yeah, just a few small little errors in
in
judgment.
You're wearing
Like
one
killing two
yourself.
women.
Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So
are
it's
like-
all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't
fucking.
mean-
Oh, what a dick.
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
Ugh.
I did what I had to.
Really?
You can't fucking blame me for that.
No, you didn't have to do anything, man.
Like hell I did. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't
Yeah.
too thrilled.
You mean they were trying to
Of course,
escape
the
sexual
big boss
slavery?
Didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with.
That is fair,
So I fucking
but
killed
I
him.
mean,
And I'd do it again.
you killed two
Because
women.
it's not my fault.
Eh,
the
why not?
crooked man gave the order.
I don't like
He
him.
told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
Oh, sorry. Garrus jumped a bit at that.
You
That was a
think
little
that'll
scary
help?
for him. He doesn't like violence.
You still haven't
He
learned,
prefers
have
to
you?
talk it out.
Still the same old fucking moron.
Except when Aveline gets two up in his grill
Go
and then he
ahead
just
and
bites
kill
her.
me then. But it won't bring back
And then
Lily or Faith.
we
It won't
say
free
no,
your
you're not
friend
allowed to see her
Marissa.
anymore.
And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. He must be
Birds
so
are very
easy being
unpredictable.
you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
It is, man. Oh, there's those murals I warned you about.
But what was I supposed to do?
Or
You don't know what it's like.
teased you about.
baby.
Let's just hit him again. I wonder how many times I can just get
You
away with
murdered
keeping
Faith
the
and
hate.
Lily.
Yeah.
You put those fucking ribbons around their necks.
Yep.
You had the power to let him go, but you
I
chose
feel like
not to.
Bigby's kind of
You
at the
don't
end of
know
his
what the
rope
fuck
here.
you're talking
He's
about.
kind of like, okay, I've
If I
had
freed
enough
them-
of this. I've had enough of people
What would you have me do?
doing
Kill
this
her?
to people.
don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
explain.
This is the original.
Ooh, shocking twist.
Girl with the ribbon. I'm
Yep.
sure you've heard the stories.
We all read that
Couldn't
in,
take it off,
I guess,
couldn't
Scary
talk about
Stories.
it. She used
Was
her
it in
little
a Scary
purple
Stories
ribbon to make
collection?
more
I
of
feel like it was. I feel like
Keep
I
our
do
girls
remember that from
quiet.
like a Scary
To
Story
ensure
book.
absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers.
Mm-hmm. Or it's like that
spell's
scene from The
broken.
Green Knight
They're all free.
with,
you know what happens to
Saint-
her? The same thing that happened to Faith.
Jude?
So don't you
I
come
can't
in here
remember.
and tell me I fucked
The
up.
the hell,
the
Georgie?
ghost lady whose head
We were
he
supposed
helps.
to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons?
Yeah. Did you
You're
make
in on
them
this?
or?
I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course
I think they just
do.
took advantage of her.
You have to understand.
I think that like as much as she
nobody was
feels
supposed to
responsible,
die.
it probably wasn't her
We built this
idea.
place.
It definitely wasn't her
It was
magic or
just a
that
stupid
reproduced
idea.
it, or
A
like her
gimmick.
production that reproduced
Discretion
it.
is our guarantee.
She just like
That's how it started anyway.
was trapped.
This was supposed
But like
to be
Georgie
our
wasn't
place.
trapped. Georgie's
We
a
were gonna be in
trapper.
charge for once,
Georgie
and
is somebody
nobody would
who
try to control
benefited
us
from all
or
of this.
use us. That was the
Vivian
point.
and Narissa
When the crooked man
and
showed up
Faith
and everything just
and Lily
turned to
did
shit.
not benefit from any
So,
of this.
do you get it now? Why I couldn't just...
I see your name
you
on the
still
building,
think it's
man.
so fucking simple.
Your
then
name
you
on
do
the
it.
strip club,
Go
Georgie.
right ahead.
It's a gross
Kill her then.
pudding and pie.
What are you
Gross.
doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking
I'm not-
day.
I'm not
I'm
just
not
gonna
playing this
execute-
game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give
I'm-
up in the first
I
place.
said I'm not doing
Vivian,
it.
I'm not gonna kill you.
I'm
I
not
know
doing
that.
it. I'm not doing
Wait.
it. It's
I'm
no.
sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to
But, like,
Faith
you didn't-
and Lily?
Eh.
To all of them.
This is why the Crooked Man is like
Vivian,
evil. He
wait.
represents
Every day I have to
capitalism.
look Gwen and Hans
He
in the eye
represents
and
like this
pretend I
like
don't
drive
care.
to imprison the
I
lower
have to
class
forget
purely
what I've
for
done
your
to
own
them,
benefit, and then
what
to
I
say,
took
but
away from
I'm
them.
providing opportunity. I'm
I look
filling a
at
need
Narissa
that was
and
needing to
I
be
hate
filled. Just because
myself.
you're taking advantage of
I
desperate
can't
people doesn't mean
pretend
that you're
anymore.
filling a
What are you
need.
doing?
What are you doing? Don't do that.
Don't.
Oh. Ooh.
No!
Oh, that was cold.
Fuck.
That was
No,
well
no,
done.
No,
Oh, creepy.
no. Why'd you have
Yep.
to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Just... Jesus.
Yeah. He's like, no, man, that was a lot. That was bad.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Ooh. Oh, yeah, well, like, you know. You're gonna be not far behind her, man. Did you actually love her? I feel like he did, but, like, I feel like he's an asshole who's really incapable of actually loving somebody.
Get up.
He thought what he had was love.
Get up.
I don't think he's getting up, man. Look at his... That's some Saving Private Ryan shit. Ugh, gross.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
I'm just not gonna say anything.
For both of us.
He doesn't need to know.
You know,
Why should I give him any
deserves
sort of comfort?
Make a promise to a dying man. Give him hell. Playing it close to the chest.
I just don't say anything.
I get it. Old foundry by the river.
Who knows
Alright?
who's listening?
Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there.
Hans is listening, probably. Hans is going to inherit this whole place. It's going to be called Handy Hans's. And it's going to be much nicer. It's going to be entirely consensual. And
first, rip my limbs off one by one. That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
You deserve worse than this, Georgie.
yeah, man. But I'm not going to do
suppose
it.
you're right. No more games,
Georgie will
alright?
take that to
We
the
both know how
grave.
this ends.
Oh,
Just
What?
make it quick.
you making noise now again? All right. You know what? I'm
I
going to
know
give
what I
him
did.
some mercy. But this is going to be pretty brutal.
All right, Georgie.
Here we go, guys. Oh. There wasn't an easier way you could do that, BIGBY? I guess. Why'd you get upset? What are you upset about? Is it because BIGBY just mercy killed Georgie Porgy? It is a dramatic turn of events. It's a very dramatic turn of events. See? He's swinging wildly between pet me and don't you fucking touch me. Pet me. Don't fucking touch me. I'm just gonna stroke my bird like I'm a Bond villain. Yes. This is a fortuitous turn of events for our business. However, if I do not have your trust, I shall at least have your lives! Alright, now we're going to the metalworks, because we got to go after that asshole, the Crooked Man, and his little hussy by the name of Kitty Candy Man? Bloody Mary. Right, like the drink. You know, why couldn't she just be that? Why couldn't she just be an endless source of delicious vodka and tomato juice? Which, a Bloody Mary is okay, but in Canada we have something even better called a Caesar. And a Bloody Mary, or a Caesar rather, is like if you just pumped a Bloody Mary full of like steroids and finger food. Because it's like... It's got, well, the key difference is Tabasco and Worcestershire sauce. And then the Clamato. You use Clamato. You don't use just tomato juice. And then you salt the rim. And then you shove, I don't know, a pickle or a cucumber or like a celery stick. Or sometimes a whole friggin' burger just right into it. And then you go, here you go. This is for you. We drink them at breakfast, mostly.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Alright. Yeah, still warm. He's got his smooth limo. His 1980s limo with the big boomerang thing on the back. So everybody saw that scene in Crocodile Dundee where he ripped it off and then used it to stop some robbers or something.
Of course.
Crocodile Dundee is always fighting crime. He's like Australian Batman. With problematic views. All right, here we are, the final confrontation. The final confront. Here's those boxes.
So this is where
That's
they've been
where
sending
Beast was
these.
delivering these boxes. Ah, it's a big metal door. I can't just kick it open. That would be awesome, though. If Bigby just kicked it right off the hinges, like he was the Hulk.
Bigby Wolf.
Oh, this is a good speech. You
The
walk
big
around. This is
bad
what
wolf.
this was echoed in the next time on, or like you heard snippets of it in the next time on. Oh, we're gonna walk here. Oh, what's all this stuff? This is where all his shit is. Ichabod Crane, Beauty, Jack Horner, Mr. Toad, Flycatcher, Debts. Oh, brutal. Bluebeard's in there. Oh, Bluebeard's not as rich as he says he is. I think that's a little bit of like, oh, Bluebeard's always flaunting that he's got that money. You don't have as much money as he's saying.
You used to be something.
Oh, did I? Bigby? Oh my God, Bigby. King Cole, that's who it is. Oh, they've been following us the entire night. They've been following us for weeks. Because that is, yeah, there's Faith, Narissa, and Lily. That's, I guess, what Lily looks like in her glamoured form. So, rare. That's, I think, the only look at Lily in her glamoured form is right there. Because there's Faith and there's Narissa. And, oh, yeah. The gold pawn shop. Jesus, that's from, like, yeah. They've been following us for a while.
They used to fear you.
Oh, they still do, baby. They still do.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
And we're gonna go around. And we're gonna check in here. Let's check in here. What's in here? Oh, they're melting stuff down. Oh, this is where they're making the silver bullets. Yeah, because they're stealing people's silver and melting it down to make silver bullets.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, creepy.
It's about time you showed up.
She's so slippery.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you're finished, dear.
Don't worry.
Oh yeah, you think it'll be so easy. Hubris,
Get out
thy
of my
name is
way
Bloody Mary.
now. Don't make this worse.
I gotta break up when I say that
doesn't
name.
wanna
I don't want
play.
no
I'm sure
creepy lady
you'll
coming
persuade
after
him.
me.
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned.
My mom taught me to
Did your
win,
mother ever teach you to
bitch.
fight proper?
Yeah, kick her right in the face. I know, right? Yeah, we're going to... Oh, she's gone now. What's the matter? You don't want a stand-up fight? What's wrong? You don't think you can take a little old puppy dog? There's more than that. This is the coolest climax. I love this part. Ah, she's creepy. Doing no Naruto runs. I just saw you up there, so I'm gonna go up there. And also, I get an advantage. I can get like the high ground, as they call it in the Star Wars universe. We were rewatching Mandalorian recently, and they were talking. They had made a couple references to how the high ground is so important. Apparently, the high ground is the most important thing in the Star Wars universe, even past the Force. All right, where are you? I guess I gotta move forward. Oh, watch out for the steam. It's because Bigby's so hot. Oh, I missed that. That's okay. It was a little tension. You're supposed to miss it. Sure you are. See, I hit that, and I still got like... Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Nope, I missed that.
Where are you?
You're not helping my concentration,
Come on,
you know that.
face me.
Creepy. Ooh. Like something from a Clive Barker movie. Careful. She has sharp edges. Come on, get up there. What? So you've got to be loud while I'm doing this? Why don't you go on that side? Huh? I can figure this is elite gaming, by the way, trying to game with a bird on your shoulder. This is how they train for Dota and League. Is they just put cockatiels on every member of Team Ninja's shoulders. And then they're like, okay, now concentrate. Oh my god, there's more of them. They're multiplying. It's not fair. It's like a Jamie Madrox situation in here. He's the multiple man. Come on. You're gonna do it right there. And swipe. Nope. Oh, come on. You no. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, to the left. Oh, right in the kidney. That's not fair. Left, right, left, right. Attack! Go for the eyes. The eyes. And right in the face. Oh, God, you're so annoying. Why? Gotta get my Q finger up. Get my Q finger going. And now I'm a big boy. Now I'm a big puppers. Ah, big puppers chomp. Yeah, now you're gonna get it. You made me wolf out completely. Yeah, this, by the way, is what BIGBY should look like most of the time. He shouldn't be a gruff, cigarette-smoking private eye. He should be a big puppers. I want you. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you. Uh-oh. What am I gonna do now? Am I gonna huff? Am I gonna puff? Am I gonna blow this bitch down? Alright. Yeah, it's all ogre now. It's all done. We beat him. See? Are you happy now? Are you happy that I beat her? Except, here we go. I got one last thing to do. She's going down. Oh, right. That was in your brain. No wonder you're so angry all the time. And crunch. Yeah, we did it. Someone is too upset. Why are you so upset? Is it because I beat the mean lady? And you liked her? Well, it's not healthy for you. She wouldn't have been nice to you. And you're already obsessed with mirrors. You're already obsessed with mirrors. Give me your head. You see this? This is... You have to spend 24 hours a day doing this.
Hello, BIGBY. You look
or else he
tired.
gets upset at
Give
you.
me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds.
5
You
rounds.
won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here.
Yeah, man, you
You're
gotta talk to
dealing
me.
with now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Really?
And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your
Yeah.
execution.
I don't think anybody's gonna be
You
too
want me to
happy with
bring
you.
Back there.
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at
That was
each
my
other's
eyeball.
throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah. I don't think I'm
No
taking you
murder, Mr.
in
Wolf.
when you have a
I
gun on me.
didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All
You
I'm
did.
asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Bullshit. I already talked
Look,
to
his
George.
eyes are still
I
yellow.
know you
That's so
ordered
hot.
their deaths.
He's still so angry.
Is mistaken, I assure you. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
Yeah. Like
And I
in
will,
literal slavery,
as long as you agree to my
shackling
terms.
people to
Because
a
I'm not
table
saying
so that they
another
are
word until
forced to
I'm
make
brought
magic
before the
24
community.
hours a day.
And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Quote Inglorious Bastards.
You're often reckless.
Shootout, I
And worry
reckon.
you're not thinking
I've been
of the-
shoot out
Let me
before.
ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice.
Yeah, it's about
I'm
Lily
the
and
sheriff.
Faith.
I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
Yeah.
And you know who did it.
On your orders.
Georgie.
Also,
He's
Georgie's dead.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
No.
You really think
It means
I'm
that there's nobody to
stupid?
hold accountable but you.
understand you have an obligation to bring me in. But
You're just
can
yelling at me every
brighten
time I
up a
scratch my
little.
face or
Somehow.
gesture in
So,
the slightest
shall we get
direction.
going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Really?
What do you say?
Just rips it out of his hand.
sure Miss
Oh,
White
what
will be
happened to
pleased.
You Won't Miss next
Such
time?
a reliable pup.
This broke your nose for good measure. Why not? Oh, look, he looks so sad. He
You're
looks so
under
sad.
arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Boo-hoo, I got punched in the face by Bigby Wolf
Your
for being a
punishment
human
will
trafficking
follow.
asshole. Yeah, he is an asshole.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening? Are we sure he's coming?
Yes,
This
you'll
is
have
like
an
the end of
opportunity to-
Life is Strange True Colors. Spoiler alerts for that
He's
one.
back.
It also involves all the townsfolk yelling at you.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
I'm
Crooked Man's
okay.
place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know.
Do you see another tinier version of yourself
I'm just
on the second
glad you made
monitor?
it back in one piece.
Nah, you're just looking
About
around like a
time you
handsome
showed
man.
up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting
Throw
for?
the asshole down the well.
You killed Lily.
She was my
Where
Yeah.
the fuck do you get
See?
off?
What, you really thought you
could
could talk this crowd over?
You're a fucking crook.
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Okay,
Thank you all
this
for
this
coming
better
here
be
on
good.
such short
Snow.
notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
You
Georgie
gave
may
the
have
order,
killed
man.
them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well,
On
where
his
is
orders.
he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's...
Yeah.
What?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished.
Excuse me.
That doesn't change anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now you're
I don't know
the
if I
one
would go
I'm
so far to say
concerned
Georgie
You
was a
called the
victim as
shots.
well, but
Georgie
I guess
made
in a
that
way.
perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then
Yeah,
you can
man.
have your
You
say.
wanted a
Bravo?
trial.
If you insist.
The trial starts with reading of the charges.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff BIGBY Wolf,
Several times.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie.
Yeah.
Additionally, you are charged
like
with
your whole
multiple
plan.
counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything
I'm just
you
not
would
going
like
to interrupt.
say?
I could have said, like, yeah, there's the kidnapping of Crane, there's
First of all,
reckless
I have nothing to
driving
do
and
with
endangerment. I don't know if you're behind the wheel of that limo. You weren't, but...
Bullshit! Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning.
Yeah,
So
stop
cut the
playing,
shit.
oh,
We
poor
all
me.
know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that
I wonder what the
right.
deal with the
What
witching well is.
right
It's just
is
like
justice?
it's like a bottomless
If we're
pit.
ever
It just
going
goes
to
on
pull ourselves
forever.
together and make
Like, because they
something
just
of
seem to
this
throw
town,
dead
we
bodies
have to
down there.
start
Why not
doing
just
things
like? I
correctly.
guess it's just like
no
an easy
more
disposal
snap
method.
Judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly.
I guess whatever's thrown down the
even when
witching
they
well
don't
can never
deserve it.
be recovered. So nobody can recover the body of a dead fable,
This is
which would raise all
ridiculous.
sorts of questions about biology if someone did.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've
Oh,
all
this should
met
be good.
Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered
Because
two
you
of his
told
most
him to.
faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I
no.
asked no questions. I was willing to cooperate.
It was a
weren't
trap,
being
man.
Helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried
They
to
did.
kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes.
Oh, do they?
It's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me. As
I may have
protected
killed
them.
one of the
You
Tweedles.
understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
I'm not sure which.
do
I'm sure I'll
anything.
find out later. I
You
won't.
might even give up an innocent man. Just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people.
Yep.
Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Exactly. That's
Let me
not
explain this to you.
loyalty.
My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions.
No,
as
you put them in
Georgie
crushing
was.
debt and then
You're
you
not
manipulate them.
serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it
Yeah.
firsthand.
Oh, good,
What
he's
you did to
alive.
Faith,
The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted
sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best.
Oh my,
judgment
fuck
to give her
you.
a distasteful job.
Fuck you.
And you kept them in debt so they couldn't
You
leave.
put them like, you turn them out.
what you
That's
did to
disgusting.
us.
You
How
didn't
you
like
kept
give
us
them a
all
job as a
involved.
secretary
It was not me who
somewhere.
put you in that position.
Or like in a
You all
restaurant.
think I'm some kind of
Which you
tyrant.
could have.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street
Oh,
corners,
boo-hoo.
I was there
Capitalism
to look
picked
out
up
for
where
you.
socialism left off. Yeah, sure.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
That was
the one who
Crane.
let
That was
this
the
town go to
embezzling fuck who's
fucking
now gone
dogs.
and in
The guy
Paris.
who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Yeah, he was in your pocket. You were paying him
What
to
about
look the other way.
Angeline? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered.
I didn't burn her
anyway.
tree, though, so she'll be
Nowhere else
happier
to
with me.
turn, She came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used
You
her
could have
magic
just
to
done
help
that,
poor
though. You didn't have to
Fables
hold it
get
over her head and
plans.
make her make illegal
Because
glamours.
I helped her. She was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She
You
wanted
see, they
my
exploit
tree
people.
destroyed,
This guy
but
exploits people, and then he
BIGBY
like turns around and
refused.
says, "But I'm providing. I'm a job creator."
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that.
You made a mistake,
She was
man.
working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you
Yep.
hated him for wanting to fuck you, and
Ugh.
you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've
I guess
made
she
some
knows. She did
mistakes.
make the glamour.
I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
She does. She
So
actually
does the
does. Like,
sheriff.
I mean, she's gonna get beaten down by the system again,
right.
and if you go by
can't
the start of
promise you
Fables, she
perfection.
does not.
No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Yeah, we got to do better,
Haven't
man.
been
You got to
good
do
for a
better. You
while
can't just keep making the same
We'll do
mistakes
better at
over and over
protecting
again.
From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting.
By the way,
you,
she's back in her old outfit. I
exploiting
guess
your
she had it
hope
dry
for
cleaned.
A better life.
The
You
one that
would
was
go
covered
to
in the
him
Big V
for
blood.
help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's
Ooh, this is good.
responsible.
We're tag teaming the group. I came out wrong.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now.
Yeah.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls
See how many people
will
I get on
have
my
their
side.
justice.
Oh. Even Greenleaf. Oh. Oh, suck on that, man.
Very good.
You got
Very
nothing.
good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely
Sure.
unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. BIGBY got a
A
confession,
confession that nobody heard.
Well, that
Now,
you can
I'm
still,
no
it's called a
barrister,
deathbed
but I think
utterance.
such a statement
It
would
still
carry more
exists
weight
as
if
like
weren't the
a,
only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially
as
given
like
BIGBY's
an admissible thing. And
history.
also, I don't think we
What are you
follow this
talking
traditional
about?
court systems.
Snow?
And what about your history?
Yeah.
All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you. For
He's your main
profit.
competition, and you
Georgie
owe him a
killed
bunch of
him.
money, don't you, Bluebeard?
You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did.
See, Bluebeard's
because he
got
was
that
working
shit where
for
he's
me
like,
at the
oh,
time,
you know, I'm,
yes?
Yes.
Of course.
yes, you are responsible.
You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions?
What
as
mistakes?
Like what?
well? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was
I
in
treated
your
him like a
custody?
gentleman.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not
Yeah,
me.
I didn't do that.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides,
Thanks for backing me up,
Crane
Bluebeard.
was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Or was it now?
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We
did
all...
not
She's never ordered Bigby to kill anybody.
It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Isn't right.
Sure.
Oh, please.
Sure, buddy.
This isn't the point. We'll deal with them after we deal
That's
with
not
you.
true. That's impossible. To quote Luke
To
Skywalker.
who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking.
Are you getting a
we
big
lashed
stretch?
our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since,
You're leaving
which one of us has
all
been
your-
there for you?
all your
Who filled
floof
your
dust
lives
all
with
over
the
my
promise
shoulder?
of more?
Really
Who
stands
was
out
there
on the black
while
shirt.
they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid.
Garrus and
to
I are
command
playing
your
The
own
Wolf
destiny.
Among Us.
Without me, who will
Well,
pay
I'm
your
playing The Wolf
rent
Among
when
Us.
you're on
Garrus
the
is
verge of
mostly just
eviction?
yelling at me.
Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
I've been pretty even-handed
Who
this
will
entire
protect you
game.
from the big bad wolf?
Now, if I've been like a psycho and like
will
done all the
Bigby?
bad stuff,
Miss White!
you'd be a little more justified. But I've been a gentleman.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make
My
sure
nose
I
is
had
so
the
itchy
chance
today.
to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
No,
Of
go
course.
ahead.
Go right ahead.
Everybody's getting their say today.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid
That was
to
my
come
eyeball.
here.
Dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years.
Doing a
Let us
big
hear
wig stretch.
stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we
Yeah,
stepped
you
just
can't
one
hide
toe
now.
out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what?
Ribbons don't work anymore
it's
now.
my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Did you kill her?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did he?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
Brutal.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa. My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He
Thanks,
ordered them
sneezing in my
dead.
face.
This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was
It
in
is
the
a lie.
goddamn
No, it's
room
not.
when he did it.
You-
Faith and Lily are dead because
Yeah,
of you.
and he's gonna pay for it.
He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it.
Oh, I'm
It was
winning the
always
crowd.
him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so.
It's under my subscriber
Ever.
count thing. I'm winning
You're
the crowd.
going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other
Oh,
girls will back me up on
oh.
this. We all heard you
Yeah.
say it.
Did you now?
Looks like
This
we
is
found
just
our
like the end of
evidence.
Glass Onion.
He saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough
Except
for me.
less fiery.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
So it's like the end of Knives Out.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one
No.
sinking ship to
It's
the
too late,
next.
man.
So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable
It's
lives
not gonna work.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
Oh, sure.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked
Yep,
man. You
your
had your
chance is over, man.
Well done.
Time to render a verdict.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that.
I'm
but
not
we
turning
don't
him into
have
a
to kill
bird.
anybody. We can imprison
I hate
him,
that.
Lock him up forever.
It might as
somewhere
well
he
be.
can
We'll
never
talk a
hurt
bit about that
anyone again.
possible ending later, but
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't give a
bloodshed?
shit.
So we
already?
get rid of
It's too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment.
let's
So I
let
think
BIGBY
we-
decide.
nowhere.
Let me
Someone
decide.
needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be
That's
the
fair.
deputy mayor.
But
so
she's not the
I'm
deputy
backing her
mayor
up.
yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
I'm so glad everybody was accusing me
Are
of
you
being a
sure?
monster not
This
like a
isn't
half hour
how-
ago,
What the
but now they're all like,
people
yeah,
want.
you can decide if he
Okay,
should die or not.
Mr. Wolf,
That seems
it's your
cool.
call.
Snow.
Just
They mostly just want to wash
do
their
what you
hands
think
of
is
it.
right.
They want to all go home and sleep. Thank you, Slender Man. Yeah, I'm gonna make him pay him, lock
Yes,
him up.
Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh! He had no idea what I was gonna do. Ah, what? You think that this is gonna work, man? Thank you for making it easier. Thank you, Slender Man. I am gonna make him pay. He's gonna pay in a moment.
Remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
Let's do something extra brutal. This is rough. Oh, the final queuing.
Oh my god.
Excessive. I loved it. Yep. I don't need this anymore. For half a second, he was like, maybe I should keep it. I can just like put it as like a door knocker or an ashtray. Fabletown is afraid of the big bad wolf.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Another one of us to erase from the books.
Amazing. I don't think I've ever ripped his head off. I think I've just thrown him down the well or turned him into a bird. Because that's what happens. If you say lock him up, they turn him into like a sparrow or something, and then they take him up to the farm, and I'm like, that's effectively death. I guess he could chill as a sparrow, but they leave it nebulous as if he doesn't know that he's not a sparrow. Oh, look, BIGBY. 1 day later, BIGBY still hasn't gotten any sleep.
Oh, hi. Sheriff BIGBY.
Flycatcher, we didn't see you in this playthrough because we didn't go to the Tweedledees at all.
You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down.
Send you to the farm if you keep it up.
Great.
I won't send you to the farm. Don't worry. You're like
this fucking line.
You're like my own personal 3-pig or frog child.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Heh, he would. She's being so cordial in front of everybody. Can we talk?
Listen, Snow, can we talk?
I may have messed it up
I'm sorry, Sheriff.
by making you
I have
watch
to take
me
care of this.
decapitate a man with my bare hands.
We'll talk later, okay?
That might have been excessive. I got caught up in the moment.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Please support Fabletown. Win a car.
Someone's gonna
Colin.
see you, Colin.
That was my ear. That was my whole ear. Just trundling along with his 6-pack. He already drank one on the way over. He had a road beer. Oh, I gave you money though, man. That is BS. That is BS. He always goes to the farm,
me for fuck's sake. I don't give a
regardless
shit.
of what you do. I gave him an entire wad of money,
Thank you. It's been
and
pretty
he's
busy
still
around here.
going to the farm.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
What? You angry at me?
Shit. Just
I
go
did try to
grab
help.
That, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh?
That's racism.
You promised me I'll get another
Speciesism.
chance.
Frogism.
But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Really? What? Snow, why?
Sheriff BIGBY,
Aw.
I have something.
I hope everyone's ready to have their heart broken.
You know, he was up crying all night. Poor kid.
This is brutal. I feel so bad
Will
for
you give this
TJ.
to Miss White?
I hope we see them again in the
Dad
sequel.
says
I hope
there's
that they
no
come
time
back,
to
and I
say
hope that
goodbye,
BIGBY can
so
write this. They've
you
had
could bring
fucking
it to
11
her.
years.
She was nice.
They had fucking 11 years
I
to sit
couldn't
on
take
this
them
and
all
think
with
about every
me,
possible
and
plot
she said
point.
she liked that one the best.
But I don't know how much they're gonna like
Willow
bring in old
beetle.
stuff because
That's
they
a big
definitely
one. They're cool
at this
'cause
point cannot
when they're
carry
little,
over
they
save
have these
games
pouches
unless like they
that
do like a
squirt
remastered
juice at
re-release,
you
which
if
I would
you
love them
touch
to
'em.
do. I would love to see some kind of a like a
She said it's
remastered
pretty.
release on the
We're
new
about ready to
engine.
head out.
Maybe clean up the
What's it
graphic
like
and the
at the
animation a
farm?
bit in this.
I've heard ogres
Make
live
Bigby
there,
look even
and
hotter.
They eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, TJ.
Your dad broke the rules.
Look on the bright side.
It's your dad's
okay?
fault. Bye.
Plenty
Go
of
with your
space to
dad.
Run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
Aw.
Come on, it won't be so.
I really like the
Have you been
farm
there before?
No.
is interesting and
Some of the animals aren't
illustrative
comfortable
of
around
like
wolves, so you
why
wouldn't know,
it's a
would
bad
you?
place, and it's a bad place because it just like
We're all set.
has no electricity
Bye,
really,
Mr. Wolf.
has like very little to do, and you're never
Bigby.
allowed to leave. So it's
Where's your
mostly a
friend,
prison
Polly?
of boredom.
Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He must have run
Yeah,
off.
sure he did.
Bullshit.
Toad is suspicious of me, but it'll never matter because there was no direct sequel to this game a short time
Saying
after.
goodbye?
You see, if they had come out with a sequel in a timely fashion, it would have mattered, but they did not, so it won't matter one bit. It's like
Hi.
teasing you that it's going to
Hi.
matter.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh,
Yeah, time
Yeah,
for the final like
I guess I
scene
am.
and bombshell of this game.
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go.
Yeah,
We're gonna move
you don't
on.
need a reminder
Bigby,
around your neck.
I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen,
You should remove it.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
Oh, there's a comic book store right across from the Woodlands,
It's
Bigby.
about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this
Ooh.
plan.
Final
We're gonna find a
revelation.
way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together.
Yeah, we saw the picture.
The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out...
One of his biggest allies.
I had no choice. You have to understand.
You told him.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Yeah, what did you do?
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few
Sure.
years.
What?
So
Yeah,
I
she told on her
told
friends.
him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of
Brutal.
us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah.
Except it worked
Georgie
the opposite.
promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Give her a cigarette.
Here.
Oh, she appreciates a good smoke. It's very film noir. Here, have a cigarette, dame.
I don't know what happened.
Try to get over that
But
twist,
night
or
at
whatever.
club,
The bull's
Georgie
got
came
your
back
juice
and
in an
told me
arm.
Things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Oh, brutal.
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you
I
said.
know what I
Yeah,
said.
she lied. Whatever.
But it
Fuck it.
wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it.
He did
So
do it.
what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
It's over now, yeah.
Yes, what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after...
After what you
that
saw,
night,
yeah.
After Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment.
Yeah, it's because
So
her
I
and
did the only
Faith
thing I could do.
switched.
I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Yeah, there's the other shocking twist.
You?
I walked her over here.
So, that piece of fabric I
Yep,
found
that was
near
her.
there, that was you?
Yeah. I
She
cut
cut her
my
leg, too.
trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction.
Because she
People
couldn't
like us
tell
get
you directly,
forgotten
but she
all
did like the
time.
one thing she
The
could
Crooked
do
Man was
to get your
counting on that.
attention.
When we suffer,
Otherwise, this never would have
we do it in
unraveled.
silence, and the world likes it that way.
Plus, she had to
We
football
just
carry her friend's head
fade
over a iron
never
fence. That's
existed.
got to be rough.
I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
Yeah, maybe
It'll
pay a little
be
more
different
attention.
now.
I hope that comes
You'll
up in the
make
sequel
things
too. I hope when we first see
You
him,
and
he's
Snow.
like
I don't know.
a little more attentive with the community.
Seems
He
like
does
no
seem to
matter
be
what I
busting
do,
up
it's
in that
just
trailer. He does seem to
not
be
enough
busting
for
up.
her or anyone.
Uh,
I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way.
the Wizard of Oz crew. We're gonna watch that trailer when this is over because I want to talk about it a little bit.
Make a good team.
And this
The way
the
you
stream's
look
only been an
out
hour
for
and
each
12
other
minutes with breaks,
and look
so
out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand.
yeah, I don't know like what's going on with us.
Things are just
We're in relationship status. It's
Things
complicated
are
currently.
always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit
That's
it.
the
but
other hazard of owning a
without
bird.
you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
Oh.
Finally. Because you brought the
Yeah, I did a
Crooked
good
Man
job.
in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew
I hope I've at least done some good here.
you've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Aw. Hopefully. And time for one final shocking twist.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Why does that sound so familiar?
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
The math is running in his head right now.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get
They
back
used
to
to
you
call me the
Is
Little
it
Mermaid. She's not anymore, yeah.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
No, I'm just gonna let her go. I'm gonna be cool. You can try to like run after her. That's pointless because there's no sequel. This is cool. Just lighting a cigarette up again because I'm cool, aloof, fade back into the crowd, Bigby Wolf. Oh god, he's so hot. Why'd you animate him so hot? Telltale people, why'd you make Bigby so hot? Thank
See
you.
around, Wolf.
Yeah. And that's the end. The exciting conclusion to The Wolf Among Us. Let's take a look at our stats, the final stats. You and 68.6% of players killed Georgie. Good. You and 89% of players brought the Crooked Man back alive. Okay, not everybody. I guess everybody was like, well, I guess I get the chance to kill him later, so it's fine. You and 14% of players ripped the Crooked Man's head off. I am in the top 14% of players. That was pretty brutal. I could have just pushed him. But what's done is done. You and 98.5% of players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow because that makes me happy. Only like what 1.5% of players are complete monsters. Because I guess no matter how hard you're trying to do an evil Bigby run or how hard you're trying to like make Bigby the biggest asshole possible, even most players would just be those 1.5 though. I don't want to run into them. Those are some scary people. You and 54.8% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. What were your last words to Narissa? That's good. That's like an even split. Yeah. All right. Special stats. All right, that's The Wolf Among Us. Exciting. Yeah, I love this game. I love it so much. It's really exciting. It's well written too. I'm just gonna bring up. Yeah, it's a favorite of mine. I love the characterization. I love. It was also a really good like second out of the gate for Telltale. Like I said, I know that they did that Jurassic Park one, and I know that they did. I'm trying to type at the same time because I want to bring up that Wolf Among Us Season 2 trailer to talk about it a bit here. But, oh God, 3 years ago. That's brutal. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm excited for the second one. 11 years, man. 11 years. I remember every single time Telltale would announce something new at like an E3 or like a game press event. I'd be like, oh my God, they got a new game coming out. Is it going to be The Wolf Among Us 2? Or are they going to announce The Wolf Among Us 2? And they'd be like, no, Game of Thrones. No, Batman. No, another Borderlands tie-in. Yeah, so I'm glad that they are going to be finally returning to The Wolf Among Us. Let's take a bit of a look at that. I want to. Where is it? 1 second here. Window capture. Boom. Awesome. We got the screen capture here. Let's get this up and running because I'm excited about this. This is so far really the only thing we have for The Wolf Among Us 2. It looks like Bigby's in some kind of group therapy. Like he's a character from the Venture Brothers. So I'm really excited about that.
I don't know.
Move this
Someone
up a
gets
bit here.
greedy, someone gets brave.
Yeah, there we
And
go.
that's what you were doing the night of the incident.
Yeah. And that's the Tin Man. He's a beefy boy.
Yeah.
But this is all we have so far. Oh, look at that. He's got a nice lambskin coat because he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Do you get it? Do you get the joke? See, look at this. This looks much smoother and much cleaner. I mean, I know that they've had 11 years to work on it, but I would like to see them take this engine and maybe do like a remaster of one. Maybe add a couple additional scenes or like a new scene or something. You know, really entice you to buy it. And then you can finally carry over your decisions, even though they said this is mostly going to be stand apart. Somebody's been, Scarecrow's doing bong hits.
Something like that.
Oh God, he looks so good.
Your boss.
Yeah, so he's in like group therapy.
Things didn't go as planned.
And I think it's like a Monday group therapy because they probably don't have Fabletown group therapy. A little bit of Queen, because why not? Now I know that that's Dorothy, but it does look a little like Rose Red.
In the moments when you find yourself.
And then we get to see Bigby's big scary. We didn't really get to see this sort of mode in the first game. He looked more like the old Universal Wolfman. This is more of your modern dog soldier sort of werewolf creature, but he looks so scary and good. I'm into it. I'm excited. Yeah. That's all we've had though for like the last what? Year? When did this trailer come out? 11 months ago. That's not fair. That's not fair. Telltale, where are you? And you can buy these comic books. I have them. Well, I don't have all of them. I have, there's the first volume and then the second volume. I think I have 3 volumes and then some spin-offs, and I got to get the rest of them. But I have read them before. I haven't read all of them because they're still ongoing. It's one of those comics where just when you think it's over, after 3 years of nothing, the creator, Bill William, will just be like, hey, new issues. I got bored. So here's some new issues of Fables. It's like Dagwood or something. Yeah. So that was The Wolf Among Us. Exciting. Thank you, everybody, for watching this stream tonight. Thank you for watching, if you've been watching along these last 5 episodes with me. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit like if you're watching this in the replay, or if you just watch any of the other videos I have up. I have a video I just put up today on Bullet Train, so you can check that out, some of my thoughts on it. I thought it was pretty good. Spoiler alert for the review. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't great. It was like a solid middle-of-the-road movie, but it didn't really make me, like, in love with it or anything. But other than that, Garrus here, he wishes you a very happy time, but mostly he just wishes for more head rubs. Look at him. You can give him a squish head because he loves it. Yeah. This will be my next live stream, is just petting Garrus for an hour and a half. I'm just gonna look at the camera and pet him like I'm a Bond villain. I haven't fully decided on what I'm gonna play yet. If you would like to see me play something, leave a suggestion or a comment below. I might do something lighter, like a Kerbal or something. Hell, I might just do something heavier, like a Halo. Who knows? I certainly don't, but I will be streaming again in another day or so. Who knows, when I have some free time. Yeah, you want kisses, don't you? I'm gonna go, because I gotta go give this bird more attention. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and be who you are.